What is up, guys? So I am taking you with me today sourcing, aka it's a fancy way of saying I'm going to different stores. I'm finding profitable items. I'm going to take you inside a little bit, show you kind of some tips and tricks and just kind of what I've been doing. By the way, if you see this new shiny toy, it's actually kind of full circle. So I use this to go sourcing because it has so much room, but this is my actual business. It's a brewery touring business, obviously called Damn Good Beer Bus. We're going through a rebrand. That wrap just happened. Actually, last week we went to Orlando. I did a day trip to Orlando, went sourcing. We had a rental car, made a video on that. But I use this when I'm here, and it's interesting because of this business being halted due to COVID-19, it got me into Amazon. So kind of a blessing in disguise because I'll do this continuously even when that is back up and running. But yeah, hop on board. We're going to have a good day. This is like a typical day. I'm going to try to hit 5 or 6 stores. And again, I'm just continuously trying to vamp up as we get into Q4 this year, October, November, December. All right, guys. So first things first, I just got a coffee and I'm enjoying this. Oh yeah. But I say this because it's interesting. I just think it's worth saying that, you know, there's a lot of different philosophies and mentalities, and I'm not saying there's right or wrong, but for me, I know myself. I'm incredibly cheap. I don't buy clothes. I don't buy things. I have a paid off 2006 personal 2-door truck. But for me personally, food and beverage are some of life's greatest pleasures. I look forward to every single meal. I look forward to coffee every day. And if it means that I spend an extra $100 a month or $900 to $1,000 a year on coffee, but it brings me such enjoyment, because I'm always going to drink coffee, whether it's at home or there, I'm going to do it. My thing is that if I couldn't afford it, that's one thing. But I look at the bigger picture. Staying out of debt, not having a fancy car, not having too much home, or whatever the case may be. And again, there's no one size fits all. But for me, I know who I am. I love food and beverage. Everything else isn't that important to me. That's tangible. I love experiences and people. So that's where my money goes. So I think for me, it's the big picture stuff. It's not the $100 a month on coffee. And that's my 2 cents, because as I do more of these, you're going to see I always have coffee because I enjoy it. So that's really it. We'll go on with our day. All right, guys. So something that I like to point out, as you can see, I found the clearance section. I'm always going to check out clearance when I'm in a store. Now I'm getting to a point that there's regularly priced items that I know that I can make money on, and those are great because that means they're always here. But what's nice about these is that these are items specific to the location. So like someone in Montana can't order these online necessarily, or even this store versus the same exact store 10 miles away won't have the same things on clearance. So if you're here, always worth checking out, and it kind of makes some things click for you too, and that's how you find regularly priced items that could sell as well. Like for instance, if you see something here and then you see, well, it's on clearance for $8 and I'll make $10 on it, but it's regularly priced for $12, but I'll make $7 or $8 on it, so it might be worth it. So yeah, little tip about that. So this is an example of an item that would be profitable. A couple things here. One, it's listed at $9.97. It actually rings up at $5. However, you see this markings and stuff. Everything needs to be like new if you're going to sell it as new. All right, guys. So I want to give you a good example of something. This happens all the time. You see this paint? It is, I don't know if you can see that. It's listed bottom price on clearance for $9.97. Now, I've become so familiar. I know this paint's probably profitable, and I'm very familiar with the store itself, but something that you need to do in general always is go to the price checker. There's apps like Walmart, for instance. You can go on their app and scan the items, and a lot of times they ring up cheaper than what are here, which is great because that means other people aren't looking at it, right? And it also means that you're finding deals. So I'm just going to take you guys here. And so you can see that it rang up as $4.97. So that's a huge $5 difference. That could be make or break on the profit, and that happens all the time.
so you always have to price check if you find good items.
Alrighty, crew. So just got done with stop one. Just on the inside now. Just wanted to elaborate. I'm still getting used to filming, especially inside a store. So that was interesting that the employee said something. But to that point, I'm not embarrassed of anything, especially with this. This is a business. It's completely legit. It's legal. You do not need to feel bad about it. But yeah, basically one of the biggest things that I want to reiterate is that, especially in the clearance section, you can't go by the sticker price of the items. And that's been a huge groundbreaking moment for me with this whole sourcing thing. So if you're scanning, because you're going to be scanning all these items and the item looks like a good seller, but maybe not enough meat on the bone, take it to the price check and see what it really rings up for. Also, a lot of these major retailers have apps now, so you could scan their barcodes from your phone, like Walmart, for instance, and it'll show you the exact price for that item, which might not always match up to the sticker price, which is huge, because then if there's any competition scanning, they may not do that, and otherwise it makes a non-profitable item profitable, or a profitable item very profitable. So definitely a good tip there. And yeah, we just loaded up. I didn't mention earlier, I'm always bringing reusable bags. You'll see those a lot. Michaels sell these huge ones, but you can get them from anywhere. You'll see with this that just so many bags can be used. So that's just something I always like to let people know too. All right, because I don't want people being concerned. I'm eco-friendly to the most part. So all right, guys, I am heading off to stop number 2. I'll talk to you soon. Got a barbacoa and al pastor salad and a chorizo taco from El Jefe Luchador in Deerfield Beach. Alrighty, guys, so quick update. It's about 5 p.m. I left around 9:30 a.m. I'm about an hour south of where I live. I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now, where I used to actually live for a little bit, so it's nice. It's been one of those days that just hits on all cylinders. I've spent $1,800 already just in 3 stores. And anything I buy, I try to at least make $1 on. So if I spend $1, I make $1. So I'm projecting profit right now well into $2,000+. And these are from places and products, now that I've been doing this for several months, that I've already sold. So there's that extra level of confidence compared to when I was just starting out. So I'm really excited about today. And I make a day of it. You know, as you saw, I grabbed a killer lunch. I met with a friend at actually my second stop to teach him a little bit about how to start doing this. He's an entrepreneur and wants to learn. I'm going to hit up a brewery after this stop that I love down here. Hit one more store on the way home, and then have a nice dinner, later on tonight. And, to that point, as I mentioned, it's like 5 o'clock on a Friday right now, but that doesn't bother me at all. I've just... as long as I've worked for myself for the last several years, there's pros and cons with all of that. But when it's for you, it feels different. And I don't mind packing at midnight. I don't mind doing jobs that maybe nobody else would want to do, or getting gritty or dirty, or, getting your hands dirty. When it's for you, it's different. I mean, today's been such a great day, product-wise, catching up with friends. And I just have no complaints. So it's been a really good day. The bus is getting full, and I'll update you soon. All right?
All right, I want to show you guys something here. I haven't talked about this before, but with Amazon, I'm selling new products and new products only. So here's an item. It's got a great sales rank. It would cost me $10 to buy today, and I would profit about $20. So it's just this little thing right here. But as you can see, now that plastic is probably just a natural adhesive that goes right here. Could I tape it? Maybe. But I'm so particular. There's so much opportunity selling that your account health, meaning getting no violations, complaint, selling a new product, selling a like new or a good product as new, any of that stuff, it's just not worth it. So literally, because that's not sealed properly, I'm leaving $20 profit on the table, but I can't emphasize how important that is. All right, so if you're going to do it, you need to sell stuff in new condition. Unless you note it that it's not new, and you follow the guidelines, you can sell used things, but I don't. I only focus on brand new products. Therefore, any blemishes that I wouldn't want to be, I put myself in the shoes of the buyer, and if I'm not cool with that, or even over the top with it, then I'm not buying it. And there's just too much opportunity elsewhere.
Alrighty guys, so it is Monday afternoon. I am back wrapping up this day of sourcing. I finished boxing everything over the weekend and today, and I have all the numbers in place and all the boxes. So again, recap, on Friday I did a full day of sourcing. I ended up hitting 4 stores. There was going to be a 5th that I did go back to on Saturday, but I'm not even going to include that in the numbers, although that went really well too. So basically, let me give you the numbers. So on Friday, I left the house right around 10 a.m. I got back, I was done about 7 p.m. Okay. Now, even with that said, I stopped for lunch, I got gas, took my time, I met with a friend at one of my locations to show him how to do this. So that inevitably added time, but I'm gonna include all of that so that the numbers, if anything, err on the side of caution. So that's a 9-hour day. Between the weekend and today chipping away, I've spent another 3 hours packing, and I've got 4 full boxes. You'll see many more. That's just some other stuff I did this weekend and that I've been putting off that accumulated last week. But just for on Friday, so we said a 12-hour day, I spent $2,158.41. I have projected sales of $6,265.55 with a profit. Now that's after fees, that's after my cost of goods. What I am bringing home, the profit, right? $2,273.82. Now that makes complete sense because I strive to get a 100% ROI on items or greater. I spent just over $2,100. I'm projected to make just over $2,200. Again, prices are going to fluctuate. That's at like the current buy box price, which is a term for basically the sale price of what's trending on Amazon. All the sales ranks on these are great, meaning that these are items that have proven consistently time and time again to sell. So all in all, I mean, I'm probably around $180 per hour for a 12-hour day in packing. There's opportunity there, and I've been doing it for just over 4 months now. I can't speak highly enough about the experience, and I look forward to just continuing to ramp up and share my journey. So that's kind of a very good day of sourcing and packing, and I'll keep you guys posted. Till next time.